Welcome back, everybody. Part 2 of our 2014 swimming schedule preview. Head Coach Brad Thornton again, obviously joining me throughout. I guess part 2 of your season, I would almost deem it as one of your biggest meets, the ECAC championships. You guys are always accomplishing big things there, qualifying people for the NCAAs. Talk a little bit about that meet and what you look to get out of it as a coach and get out of the team.
Yeah, so one of the big things we're doing this year that's different from what we've done previous years is we've added an invitational that's a week before Thanksgiving, not just the week after Thanksgiving. These past 2 years, the Thanksgiving falls very late in November, so ECAC's kind of falls right before finals, sort of a stressful time for the swimmers. So we've actually decided to take our top 16 swimmers on the men's side and on the women's side and bring them to a preseason meet that's trials and finals. Not preseason, pre-Thanksgiving. And that's really going to be our focus to make NCAAs. And then we're going to have a week off, just a little bit of extra rest for ECACs. And that's a one and done meet. It's time finals. There's not multiple, you don't have to swim 12 times in a weekend. You might swim 4 to 7 times. So it's a little bit easier to do on more rest. You can have a little more fun with it. Still almost like a last chance meet if we didn't accomplish what we wanted to accomplish prior to Thanksgiving. And it also allows a couple of the swimmers that maybe didn't go to that pre-Thanksgiving meet to really step up and show that they belong on the conference roster and can still, can compete or maybe make some A relays and make NCAAs.
One of the biggest differences in your sport and others is you're competing in the ECACs and the pre-Thanksgiving invitational stuff like that to qualify people for the NCAAs. You're not necessarily swimming to win. I mean, obviously winning is nice, but it's more of getting those numbers to the national meet, correct?
Yeah. And if we're able to accomplish it mid-season, we don't have to worry about it at our conference championship. Kind of historically, it's easier to swim faster if you're not resting 4 or 5 times a season, but rather twice. So if you can go into NCAAs with that being your focus rather than just the conference meet, you're more likely to have, it's just easier. It's still possible to do it both ways, and the rest for conference, rest for NCAAs, but it hurts a little bit more, and it's a little more mentally draining to do it that way.
All right, Brad, thanks. Part 3 coming at you in a couple days.